Hi friends, it's me again. It's Miss Liz. And today we're going to be doing story time and we're going to be focusing on miracles that Jesus performed. So today's story time is going to be a very special miracle that Jesus performed, which was walking on water. So let's get started. All right, friends, before we start our story time, we're going to review the sign that we've been learning. And the sign that we've been learning is Jesus. Do you remember how to do Jesus? We just go touch, touch. That's how we sign Jesus. So let's do it again. We go touch, touch. Again, touch, touch. One more time, touch, touch. So whenever I say Jesus, you're going to go with your hands and say Jesus. Today, we're going to be reading the story of how Jesus walks on water. Let's try it again. So today we're going to read the story of how Jesus walks on water. So let's get started. So today's book is going to be Miracles of the Bible. And today we're going to focus on one, and it's Jesus walks on water. One windy night, when the disciples were at sea, their boat was tossing in the waves. It was all over the place, right? We remember the last time we talked about how Jesus calmed the storm. It was the same thing. There was a storm. There was wind blowing. The boats were shaking. There was waves crashing everywhere. The disciples looked out and they saw Jesus walking right on top of the water. Jesus was walking on top of the water. Remember how we sign Jesus? We say Jesus. Jesus was walking on the water. Can you walk on water, friends? I can't walk on water, but you know who could? Jesus could. And that was what we call a miracle. The disciples, they were frightened. They were scared. They thought he was a ghost. Oh no. But Jesus told them, don't be afraid. What did Jesus say? Jesus said, don't be afraid. Then Peter called out to him and said, Lord, if it is you, ask me to come out with you on the water. And Jesus, what did Jesus say? Jesus said, come. What did Jesus say? Jesus said, come. He told Peter, come. So Peter, he stepped off of the boat into the sea and took a few steps. Wow, Peter walked on water too. Then he got scared and sank. Oh no, Peter got scared and he started to fall through the water. Friends, I would have been terrified. I would have been so scared. But Peter yelled and he said, Lord, save me. Because Peter got scared. But what did he do? He said, Lord, save me. So Jesus reached out his hand. Can you do this? He reached out his hand and he said, you of little faith, why did you doubt? Jesus wants us to always trust him even when it's hard. So what did Jesus do? Jesus reached out his hand and he pulled him out of the water. So friends, whenever we're scared, whenever we're confused, even if we start to have hard times, what do we say? We say just like Peter said. We say, Lord, save me. Lord, help me. Right? And what will Jesus do? Jesus will reach out his hand and he'll pull you out of it. Right? Just like that. Jesus will reach out his hand and he'll pull you out of it. But you have to turn to him and you have to let Jesus help you. Okay? So make sure that you remember that you need to ask Jesus for help, right? We ask Jesus for help. And that's our story today, friends. That's how Jesus walked on water. And Peter too. So join me next time. We'll do another story time. And I think I might bring my friend Jasmine back. What do you think? Do you want to see Jasmine next time? Okay. Well, thank you, friends, for joining me. And thank you for listening as I read that story. All right, friends. Until next time. Bye-bye.